one of the hardest things for the beginning storyteller is to learn how to internalize the story and not just memorize it. I remember when this struggle was really evident in me as I began the process of learning a story. One time I was at a speaking engagement where I was asked to tell a story as the beginning devotion. And I had worked really hard to get the story down, but honestly, it was memorized. I hadn't internalized it. And as I was up telling the story in front of all these people, pastors and educators and missionaries worldwide, my mind went blank. And it took a moment, I stayed silent, and then the story came back. The reason that happened was it had become memorized in my mind, but it hadn't moved into my gut, up to my heart, to the point where it was internalized. And internalization is different than memorization. According to Ed Tate, who is the world champion speaker in 2000, he said that most people think they're the same, but they're actually different. When a person speaks from memorization, it feels very rote and ritual. But when a person speaks from internalization, it feels like it's from the heart and it's warm and welcoming. And that really is the difference between something that is a part of you and that you're telling as if it's from your gut and from your hands and feet rather than just from your mind. So how do we go about internalizing? There are a few things that I use as strategies to help me with internalization. The first is I will just actually read the story a couple of times. And then I will do what we call the push through. I'll just practice telling it out loud. I will share the story and see if I know it. And if I don't, I will go back. But one of the strategies that I use to help with my internalization is I pull the story into chunks. I will visualize the scenes. And as I create the scenes then become a part of me. And then I'm able to tell the story as an internalization. And it comes naturally in from my gut and it feels warmer. It is so important for us to practice telling our stories so that they come from inside us as if it's a story from our family table that we're telling, rather than something that's formalized that people have to listen to. One of my friends recently at a training, she said to me, this method, it is a paradigm shift for me. It moves me from a formal presentation to a conversation. And that's powerful. Shalom, y'all.